Hey everybody, it's Jeff from New York, and today we're back in Atlantic City on the Atlantic City Boardwalk, still on the Steel Pier here, because before we leave the Steel Pier this week, we're going to check out the wheel at the Steel Pier. A couple specs on this wheel. It's 227 feet tall. It features 40 temperature-controlled gondolas. Each gondola can comfortably hold about 6 passengers with a total capacity of 240 passengers at one time. The ride's about 15 minutes long, and there's a 14,500 lights that light this thing up at night beautifully. And if you caught the Steel Pier nighttime video I just did a couple days ago, you'll see that this thing does light up beautifully at night. Let's check it out, shall we? I've ridden this wheel lots of times, and it's a $9.99 a ride. It's a great escape from all the hustle and bustle of the boardwalk and the casinos and hotels, and also it's very cool inside, so if it's a hot day on the boardwalk, it's a great way to cool off. Now, that $9.99 ride is subject to New Jersey sales tax as well as Atlantic City luxury tax of 12.625%. That's right, I said a luxury tax of 12.625%. Welcome to New Jersey, people. Did you ever play Monopoly before? Remember, it's all about Atlantic City, that whole Monopoly board, and there is actually a spot that says luxury tax. This is nothing new here. Good news is children under 2 are free, so if you happen to pass a couple hospitals on the way to AC and you want to stop off at those nurseries and grab a couple dozen babies, they can all ride for free. Of course, I'm not endorsing kidnapping, just let the hospital security know that Jeff from New York said it was okay. This is Clarice, the Miss America crown. She's hidden in all my Atlantic City videos. Sometimes she's easy to spot, and other times she can be quite elusive. If you spot her, leave a comment below on the timestamp where you found her, and you'll get a shout out on an upcoming video. Now, I'm not sure why this wheel is going counterclockwise today. Most Ferris wheels go clockwise, so is it a bad omen? I have no idea, but I'm a little on edge about the rotation of this thing today. My concern is that while I'm on the ride, it'll dismount and roll down the Atlantic City Boardwalk, taking thousands of lives with it. Will that happen? Well, you'll just have to stay tuned and find out. That's what you call a teaser, folks. So the website says the wheel is open Fridays 3 p.m. to 9 p.m., Saturdays and Sundays 12 p.m. to 11 p.m., weather and business permitting. Okay, I get the weather thing, but business permitting, it sounds very spotty. Hours are subject to change without notice. So, again, I've never been here with the wheel not going in the summertime, so even on weekdays, and that's not even listed here on the website. So it's a kind of like a hit or miss thing, but chances are good that if you're here during the season, you'll get on this wheel. On the extreme right, you'll see the Ocean Resort and Casino, and then Showboat is that slanty building in between the Ocean and the Hard Rock. Hard Rock being just a little bit right of center, those two towers there. Now, if you're afraid of heights, I don't recommend this ride, and I actually got hung up here at the highest point for about 5 minutes. Apparently there was an issue at the bottom of the ride, but again, if you don't like heights and you're already on the ride, just close your eyes, but if it's an issue, just don't come on to begin with. I call getting hung up at the very top for 5 minutes getting your money's worth. And speaking of getting your money's worth, this ride goes around twice. Alrighty, it looks like things are on the move again. Apparently there was a issue where the wheel might have possibly dismounted and rolled down the boardwalk and take thousands of lives with it, but that has been diverted with some staples and rubber bands. So if you look directly ahead of you, you'll see the Borgata and the Water Club, those two golden towers. And to the right of that is Harrah's, and to the right of Harrah's, once we get past the Hard Rock here, you'll see the Golden Nugget on the marina side. That white hotel on the left-hand side is Resorts. Resorts is one of the older buildings here on the Atlantic City Boardwalk and one of the first casinos to open up outside of Nevada, and obviously, therefore, the first to open up here in Atlantic City. And here's a view looking down at the front of the steel pier. Most of the steel pier, however, is behind us, but we're going counterclockwise, so, well, I'd have to twist around to show you that. Don't forget to check out my book, 50 Attractions and Many Tips When Visiting Las Vegas. It's down at the bottom in the description of this video that you're watching. It's only $4.99, instantly downloaded to your computer. Tons of pictures and fantastic tips if you plan on visiting Sin City. How are those rubber bands and staples holding up? Alrighty then, send me around again. There, I twisted around, and that's the rest of the pier, or actually most of the pier. Here we are looking north, and if you squint really hard, you can see New York City. You see it? No? Well, you're not squinting hard enough. By the way, that helicopter is part of the Steel Pier amusement rides, and it's about to make a landing. It takes off, it seems like every 30 seconds, but obviously it's every couple of minutes it takes off and lands here on the Steel Pier. Hey, if you're enjoying this video, please hit that subscribe button and smash that thumbs up. It really does help the channel out. This is a perfect opportunity, and obviously you can't see me, but I'm waving at all my subscribers over at the UK. I've got quite a few. I hope they can see me waving at them. If they don't, well, then they're just not squinting hard enough. It's all about squinting, people. I keep telling that to the eye doctor, and I don't know, he seems more concerned than I am. So we're getting near the end of our second rotation around here on the wheel. Will those rubber bands and staples hold up? Again, I don't know until the end of the video, so there you go, another teaser. This wheel opened in the winter of 2017 and has been in the works since 2013 as a brand new attraction for Atlantic City and the Steel Pier. Before the wheel could begin to be installed, work had to go into prepping the area around the pier for the 485,000-pound giant wheel. That included building a temporary gravel road beside the boardwalk to lead to the pier and bolstering the boardwalk at the Pennsylvania Avenue street end with thousands of wooden beams to make it strong enough to handle the weight. Well, it looks like the rubber bands and staples held up. What'd you think of the ride? Let me know in the comments below. I'm glad I could take you along. It's been a busy day. I've been on the beach, I've been on the boardwalk, I've been on this observation wheel, and I'm heading back to the hotel to do a slot pull, so stay tuned, people. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like, comment, ask some questions, and most importantly, subscribe by clicking on the button on the left. You can visit all of my New York videos by clicking on the top right, or check out my videos on other favorite places to visit by clicking on the bottom right. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you around the city.